101.
Chuck Henry's Home Security, this week at 5.
Okay, who's got the burger?
I think that's mine.
All right.
Medium.
Well, yeah, that's how I ordered it, but you're going to have to excuse my chef, Francesco. He feels burgers are beneath him.
Oh.
You go. See ya.
Looks medium burnt to me.
Actually, it wasn't cooked. It was tortured.
Maybe a decent burial will help.
Yes, ashes to ashes.
I didn't know you had a strange sense of humor like me.
Oh, there are a lot of things about me you don't know. Derek and Lynn are both late.
Now, tell me about her.
Warm, compassionate, dedicated to her work.
That's quite a recommendation.
Lynn Wallace is the best rehabilitation teacher I've ever worked with. And if Chris is going to resume a normal life, her services are essential.
Well, you know, I trust your judgment completely, despite the fact that you're actually eating that thing.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what about Chris, though?
Still into denial?
With a vengeance. I doubt that she'll even accept the idea that she needs a trainer.
Chris is in such a difficult position right now, and no one can help her until she comes to terms with the fact that she is blind.
Calvin, I was just on my way out the door. They told me you wanted to see me. What's up?
Sorry to hold you up, but I got some information on one of the Image Inc. employees. I thought you ought to know about it.
Another connection to Chris?
Well, no, but something that seems suspicious nonetheless.
Yeah, well, I'm beginning to think everything surrounding Alicia Van Dyne is suspicious.
I know. Well, this concerns Mr. Greg Schaefer.
Well, go on.
Well, you know that the preliminary report began with his employment at Image Inc.
And I told you to dig a little deeper.
Yeah, well, every attempt I've made to try and trace some of this guy's background has been completely unsuccessful.
All right, well, I want you to keep at it. Look, I gotta get out of here. I gotta meet with Chris's rehabilitation teacher. I'll be at the Rock Garden with Miles and...
Wait, Chief, you don't understand. I mean, I have tried every single resource I know, and there isn't anything. I mean, it's like Schaefer just showed up one day 5 years ago at Image Inc. out of nowhere.
What are you telling me? That Alicia Van Dyne pulled him out of a hat by his ears?
All I know is Greg Schaefer has no past.
Miles, what's wrong?
That little boy. Can't be Raven's son.
Oh, hi there, Mrs. Whitney. So, what can we get you and your date here?
Well, let's see. What would you like, Jamie? Cat got your tongue?
Well, I can suggest some of our specials. We have chicken a la king, roast beef with gravy, with little snow peas on the side.
What's a king?
Well, you know Humpty Dumpty? All the king's horses and all the king's men.
No. We don't want that. We want something really good, don't we, Jamie?
Well, how about cherry pie?
Oh.
Chocolate cake, maybe? Or ice cream?
Yes.
You want it all?
Yes, with 2 orange sodas.
Orange sodas. I got you.
Didn't I promise you we were going to have a good time? And this is only the beginning.
What is this place?
This is what is known as a dive, Jamie. D-I-V-E.
Edge of Night is brought to you by new Duncan Hines Deluxe. Rises to new heights of moistness. And by mild Ivory Liquid. It helps hands stay young-looking.
Ivory Liquid presents Dishwashing Talk.
Well, what'd you think of your birthday dinner?
I can't believe you cooked it.
Here's the proof.
Spaghetti. Well, that's what that was.
Here, I'll help you wash.
Oh, hi there.
Hello there yourself. I like holding your hands. Oh, they're soft.
That's where Ivory Liquid helps.
Wow, you'd never know they were 34 today.
Well, I guess the Ivory Liquid has treated my hands pretty well all these years.
I know.
You know, they say it's the mildest of all leading brands, and that's important if you care about young-looking hands.
Well, to prove I do, I've got one more surprise for you.
You're going to cooking school?
Happy birthday, honey.
Oh, it's perfect.
Just like my spaghetti. Mild Ivory Liquid helps your hands look as young as you feel.
Bye-bye, good old pie.
Duncan Hines cake rises so high.
Duncan Hines Yellow rises to great heights of moistness.
This is the day of great taste.
Delicious.
This is the day of great moistness.
This deluxe yellow rises above the rest.
Mmm, moisture.
A super creamy batter for extra moistness. Amazing moistness. Great heights of moistness.
Now America's rising to a great taste.
Moist.
Rising high to a great taste. High rising.
Moisture.
Great moistness. Duncan Hines Deluxe.
Delicious.
Bye-bye, good old pie. Duncan Hines cake rises so high.
Rises to great heights of moistness.
Duncan Hines Deluxe.
Delicious. What's the matter, Jamie? You don't like your pie? Well, here. Why don't you have this cake? It's chocolate cake. And chocolate is so good for you.
Daddy says he's dead.
He does. Well, that's because he doesn't know about chocolate's hidden powers. It fights depression.
Can you come into the hospital with us?
Oh, I can't. I have to stop by the theater and see Shelley Franklin.
Beth, you can't help the whole world.
No, but when I hear about somebody hurting, I can try.
What about yourself?
Why is everyone worried about me?
Are they?
I'm fine.
Well, it seems to me you're looking a little tired. I'm not surprised. I mean, you're spreading yourself very thin.
I know my limits, and I have not reached them.
You ought to take some time for yourself. Really, you're a human being. You're not a computerized social service agency. Take this.
Hi, I'm sorry I'm late. I was just on my way out the door, and Calvin told me he had a new lead in Chris's case. He's checking it out now. How you doing?
Good, fine. I'm sorry, but we did go ahead and eat without you.
Oh, well, that's quite all right. I can do without Mitzi's domain for once. Where's the teacher?
Well, she should be here any minute.
Who's the kid? Oh, that isn't what's his name?
I don't know. Maybe it's Whitney and Whitney's latest client.
Oh, Detective Stoner, what a surprise. You policemen are taking up so much of my time lately. I'm thinking of charging you for my services.
Really? You think the police could use with some high-powered PR, huh?
Definitely.
Well, that may be, but I'm not sure we could afford it.
Now, about that partner of yours, how is she?
Chris is just fine. As a matter of fact, she's almost completely recovered.
Oh, really? I'm glad. Although your information contradicts a distressing rumor I heard earlier.
Oh, which is?
That the police aren't telling the whole story about the extent of her injuries.
Yeah, well, whoever started that rumor just doesn't know Chris very well, you see. She's got a will like iron.
The same will of iron that got her shot in the first place?
Now, you look, Miss Van Dyne, I didn't come here to talk about my partner's health. But since you seem to be so very interested, why don't you just attend the press conference on Friday and find out for yourself?
Why did you come?
To ask you some questions about your manager, Greg Schaefer.
Okay, kid. Want anything else? Nope. Okay. Wait till you see where I'm going to take you next. Oh, you're going to love that. Wait a minute. I got to find a cup for the wine. Oh, here we go. Beth. Hi. Sorry. I got held up at the bank.
I hope you don't mean that literally. I'm Derek Mallory. I'm chief of police.
No, I mean the lines were very long. I guess everyone's broke after the holidays. Lynn, this is Dr. Miles Kavanaugh.
Hi. How do you do?
Nice.
Somehow I was expecting that you might be blind.
Well, blind RTs are used in the home, but from what Beth tells me, Chris needs someone who can train her to navigate Outside of the home, almost immediately, and that must be a sighted teacher.
Matter of fact, we don't have much time. The press conference is scheduled for Friday. So have you filled in on just what we need?
Yeah. Chris must be able to fool an entire room full of reporters into believing that she can see.
That's for her own protection.
I understand. It's kind of a tall order. I'm willing to give it a try.
Now, to succeed, you may have to be just as headstrong as your patient.
Oh, I think you'll find we're evenly matched.
So what would be the first step?
To meet Chris. How's she handling her blindness?
She isn't.
Oh. Me all the easy ones.
Honey, I didn't know you slept in the bathtub.
Just one more minute. I found heaven.
Lose yourself in Calgon Moisturizing Foam Bath. A bath so beautiful, so creamy, so long-lasting. The pearlescent liquid bursts into rich, thick foam. A fragrant moisturizing foam that softens your skin, soothes your senses, and relaxes you right out of this world.
Hey, honey.
One more minute.
Calgon Moisturizing Foam Bath. Lose yourself in luxury.
Hey, here's Better Cheddar's crackers, San Francisco style. Better Cheddar's, sourdough baked right in, delicious tasting Better Cheddar's, the San Francisco style. Snack thin. Nabisco takes the great taste of cheddar, bakes in real sourdough, so you get Better Cheddar's. Light, thin, delicious. Ooh, Better Cheddar's, the San Francisco style. Snack thin, Better Cheddar's. Nabisco.
Cause a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was
Hi, me.
Hi.
How you doing?
Fine. What'd you do that for?
Well, I want to talk to you.
My hearing's not impaired. I can listen to the radio and talk to you at the same time.
Okay. Has Dr. Rollins examined you today?
He said it wasn't necessary. In fact, he doesn't seem very interested in my case at all.
Well, I'll have a little talk with him.
Why bother? If he were really a specialist, he'd have my eyesight back by now.
Chris, I know you're angry.
Oh, you're damn right I'm angry. I'm so angry. Try taking your sight away. I wonder how civil you'd be.
Derek and the rehabilitation teacher are waiting outside. Can I ask them to come in?
Sure, sure. Send in the whole hospital if you like. You can sell tickets.
Hello, Chris.
Chief, find out anything new?
Well, as a matter of fact, Calvin is working on a new lead. He's over at Image Inc. right now.
Rhodes?
No, Greg Schaefer. You met him there.
Yeah, he's the manager.
You never saw him in New York?
No. But the person who attacked me said this is for Pat. That's got to be our biggest clue. Now, check his background for a close tie named Pat.
Chris, excuse me, but I want you to meet your rehabilitation teacher, Miss Lynn Wallace.
Hello, Chris. I'm right here by the bed. May I take your hand?
Hi. Oh, thanks for helping us out. When do we start?
Well, the first thing to do is to get you home. Hi, preacher.
Hey.
What's the matter? Don't we give you enough work over at the radio station? You have to come moonlighting around here?
I can ask you the same question, Doc.
Well, you first.
You wanna know what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I've been checking out this dude has been working for me while I've been helping you out.
Yeah, and how's he doing?
Did you see those files? He's got everything tucked and labeled. The clown must have been born in an office or something. Now it's my turn. Now, whose door are you knocking on?
I came by to see Shelley. Have a talk with her.
Yeah, well, she's in her dressing room, but I don't think she's gonna want to talk to you.
What do you think it is? Do you think it's me or the fact that I'm a psychiatrist that sets her off?
Well, she's got a real short fuse, Doc, and it seems like it's been getting shorter and shorter every day.
Yeah, and in shrink language, that usually means a cry for help. I really think I ought to try and talk to her.
All right, I'll get her. And now, if you can get through to her, you're not a shrink. You're a miracle worker.
Beautiful. I love it. May I see this one, please?
Hey, Jamie, this is Andre's salon. It's a wonderful place, isn't it? Beautiful. Look at all these pretty colors. This is where we're going to spend some money.
Mrs. Whitney, welcome. We haven't seen you for a long time.
Yes, I know. I've been very busy helping the poor.
Is this a dive?
No, darling. This is not a dive. And like I said, this is where we spend money.
Daddy says that's bad.
Well, that's because Daddy doesn't understand the joy of spending money. He never did.
Oh, Raven, darling, how wonderful to see you.
Oh, it's so good to be here. This is my little friend, Jamie.
Charmed, I'm sure.
You know, I always did love younger men. So you just sit there and be quiet and have a good time. What have you got for me?
This entire rack has just arrived from Paris.
Rack? I never buy from a rack.
Of course not, darling. Ralph! Show her the spring line.
Good. Now, Andre, I want you to tell me that no woman alive has ever seen any of these creations.
Oh, darling, you are my most cherished customer, I swear it.
Oh, good. See, Jamie, isn't this fun?
When you're big enough to go out to the park, you need a diaper that'll last till dark. You need dryness to spare, you need Pampers.
Introducing Pampers' new maximum absorbency toddler size.
When you're big enough to go fishing with the men, it'll take all morning till you reel 'em in. You need dryness to spare, you need Pampers.
A new, bigger Pampers. Pampers' new maximum absorbency toddler size. Look, if your baby's an average wetter, or a heavy wetter, or even an extra heavy wetter, this new Pampers is so absorbent, it's got dryness to spare. Pampers' new maximum absorbency toddler size. So absorbent, it's got dryness to spare.
When you're big enough to join the pack, it could take a while till you make it back. You need dryness to spare. You need Pampers.
Uh-oh, here comes Michael. His mother's never tried Charmin. Watch me get her.
Oh, what's this?
Charmin. It must have slipped into his little hands. Haven't you ever tried it?
No. Is it soft?
Squeeze it.
Oh, it is soft.
And?
And cushiony.
And?
And squeezable.
Gotcha. See? Just squeeze the Charmin, and I got you.
Charmin. The squeezing gets you, the softness keeps you.
My secretary said you wanted to see me.
Yes, Greg. This is Detective Stoner, yet another officer from the Monticello Police Department.
Of course. I remember you.
He's here to ask some more questions about the Chris Egan case.
Yes, but don't worry. I assure you it won't take up too much of your time, Mr.
Well,
Schaefer.
why waste any time at all? I should think if Officer Egan is okay, that she's given a description of her attacker by now.
Oh, she most certainly has, which is precisely why I'm here.
Well, that description certainly couldn't fit me.
To the contrary, it could have fit anyone, since her attacker was wearing a ski mask.
Greg, I thought you would like to be here. Detective Stoner has been checking into your employment history prior to Monticello, and he's had a little difficulty. So,
What did you tell him?
well, the truth. That you came here from England, and that all your past experience was with our London office.
Well, yes. That's quite correct.
Isn't that odd? I hadn't noticed even a twinge of a British accent.
Well, Greg is, of course, American.
Ms. Van Dyne. Look, I understand that you're used to running things here, but would you mind if Mr. Schaefer answered these questions himself?
Oh, ask away. But you might save us all a lot of time and trouble if you would just look at this complete history on Greg Schaefer.
Funny, I was at your personnel department earlier, and they I had no such records.
Oh, it was here in my office. I've been working on the annual report, and I needed it for Greg's bio.
And if there's anything not covered in that file, why don't you give me a call? Here's my direct number.
So, if that's all, I do have my report to finish.
And I have a client to meet.
And I will be in touch.
Bye.
I hope you have another copy of that file.
You'd better start memorizing. Tonight.
How big will the room be? How many reporters?
Well, we'll keep it as small as possible. No more than a dozen photographers and reporters altogether.
Can you prearrange who sits where?
No, that would look too suspicious.
Yeah, Chris is right. That's not normal procedure.
Right, well, everything has to be as close to the way it's usually done as possible.
Couldn't I just follow their voices? I know most of the reporters already anyway.
Oh, no, that's too risky. You'd hesitate, they'd catch it. One mistake and it's all over. Of course, it all has to do with...
All right, I've signed the release papers. You can go home in the morning, Chris.
Oh, well, that's the best news I've heard all week. Thank you, Miles.
You're welcome.
Well, I'll have a car waiting for you in back of the hospital first thing tomorrow.
That could just do it.
What?
Can you arrange to sit right next to Chris without arousing suspicion?
No problem.
Good. I think that will work.
Here she is, Doc.
Hi.
If you'll excuse me, I'd like to make a phone call.
Oh, it's time for your 3 o'clock call to Jody. Better hurry up. You don't want it to run into your 4 o'clock call to Jody, preacher.
Right, I'll use the payphone in the lobby, okay? I'll pick up.
You wanted to see me? Well, it's January. I'm sure you aren't here to say happy holidays. What gives? Wanted to talk to you. Look, if it's about your hotline, I told you I'm too busy. I really am not interested in that.
Your friends are concerned about you.
What friends?
Geraldine Saxon, for one.
What's the old hag saying about me these days?
She's worried. She's afraid that you're unhappy.
My happiness is none of her damn business.
She cares about you.
If she cares about me so much, why did she make me sign that rent-of-the-play contract? You know, I could be out in Hollywood right now, soaking in the rays, having the time of my life. And instead, I'm just stuck in this miserable town. I'm freezing to ice.
You paint a pretty, terrible picture.
Was this art lessons now? You're going to give me a lecture on art?
Oh, Shelley, I want to help. If you'll let me.
I don't need your kind of help.
Hey, slow down. Hey, Doc, don't lose it. I told you wouldn't get past first base with that girl.
Yeah. Is she, taking any medication? She's obviously been drinking.
You know, you're on the money with that. Right. You should hold a peep in her dressing room. There's more booze in there down at the liquor store.
Oh, and her pupils were extremely dilated. Preacher, we've got to get through to Shelley and fast. Otherwise, she's headed for a long, hard fall.
The year 2081, and Wendy Mead is having company.
Rodney, set the table. I'll dial chicken a la Wendy. And now, for a beautiful shine on this kitchen floor.
Your robot again?
Nope, my mop and glow.
Mop and glow.
Mop and glow. There's no quicker, easier way. For regular or no wax floors, Mop and Glow cleans and shines at the same time.
Beautiful. And it was so easy.
Honey, Mop and Glow is still the easy way to a beautiful floor.
Come on, boy. Come on. Now, that's a happy dog. Because out in the open, he's going on natural instincts. And it's those same instincts that make him go for his natural food, beef, like the beef in Alpo Beef Chunks Dinner. And Alpo provides 100% complete nutrition for all his life. He's too important to get anything less. Alpo. It's got the beef dogs love to eat.
Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., 10 a.m. Central and Pacific. People to People with Rona Barrett.
Wow, you did your homework.
Everything you've always wanted to know, Rona's not afraid to ask. Who are the 5 most intriguing couples to look for in '84? Plus, Jimmy and Christy McNichol. How did his love help her through her personal crisis? Tomorrow on People to People.
It's me again.
Don't you have any other patients to see?
Chris, you are my patient.
I'm sorry, Miles, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap like that.
That's all right. I know this is hard on you.
Yeah.
Look, you know, with Jody off at college now, I'm all alone at the penthouse. I was thinking maybe after you go home tomorrow, I could come and stay with you.
Oh, Miles, I don't know if I'm ready.
Just to help you. You know, I'm a compulsive cleaner and I'm a passable cook.
I think I can manage.
You sure?
No. All right, let's just see how it goes, okay?
Okay. So what did you think of Lynn's plan? You think it's going to work?
Well, we'll have to see. Wait until after the press conference.
I liked her. I think she's a nice woman. She's obviously very good at
Miles, just cut the sales pitch, okay? I need Lynn for the press conference. That's all.
How does it look? Is it me?
No one else should ever wear that dress.
Then it is me. What do you think, Jamie?
You are very lucky, madame.
Why?
Such a fine young man.
Yes, well. I'll take them both.
Hey, no way, partner. Velveeta slices on our super-duper deluxe world-famous submarine sandwich.
I've always used Velveeta slices.
Yeah,
it's
but...
the only leading slice made with both cheddar and Swiss.
Well,
blended with milk.
Ooh, cheddar and Swiss. Wow!
For a very special taste.
Now that's a super-duper deluxe world-famous taste. Join me?
Yeah.
No matter how you slice it, it's all in Velveeta.
Prettiest dress I've ever done for you, Miss Russell.
I love it. Thanks. And I've got something just as pretty and feminine to wear underneath. 18-hour Lovely Look bras from Playtex. For full figures like ours. Pretty Lovely Look styling. Plus the famous 18-hour fabric that stretches for comfortable full figure support. Playtex 18-hour Lovely Look bras. Try the new lace, cotton, and long line styles. Buy now and save 20%.
Sears' gigantic store-wide inventory reduction sale is on. Sensational savings now through Saturday. Save 10 to 50% on all Sears furniture, bedding, carpeting, and custom fabrics, blinds, and woven woods. Save 10 to 50% on selected paint, home improvement needs, and hardware. Save $20 to $200 on selected Kenmore appliances and home entertainment products, from microwave ovens to TVs and washers. Don't miss this store-wide sale through Saturday at Sears.
Patsy! Patsy! My cat got all A's. In school? No, at the veterinarian.
Patsy, you were right about Purina Cat Chow.
It's the good-for-your cat food with unsurpassed nutrition.
And he really loves it.
You know, when veterinarians recommend a cat food, more recommend Cat Chow brand than any other.
Is that why cat chow cats get all A's?
That's why they do the chow, chow, chow.
Depend on Purina Cat Chow.
The good for your cat food.
Chow, chow, chow.